Your comeback is bigger than your setback. I relapsed. I'm Sean Peter, and I've had those moments of long bouts of sobriety, and then you have a hiccup. It's the holidays with your family. You have that little moment of, and then, and I'm here to tell you that there's a way that you can quickly start again. You just brush yourself off, and you just start again fresh. We are all perfectly imperfect and masterpieces now. And so I welcome you to be able to give yourself grace. Even if it's, if it's been a week or a month, or if maybe it's been a way longer, and those ones can hit harder. And so I'll say, for me, someone who's been on a path of sobriety off and on for 15 years, after a decade of severe addiction growing up, and I believe that we give the medicine that we need most. Having spent 6 years living with shamans and sharing retreats for over a decade now, I'm super passionate about helping people overcome addiction through holistic remedies, yoga, meditation, plant medicine, detoxes. And over the holidays this past year, I went from being sick, not feeling well, and I wasn't doing alcohol, caffeine, sugar. I was being a grain-free vegan, no smoking, just like really clean, and not even like honey. And I woke up in the middle of the night. It's cold. I live in the tropics, and I was just like, I just want honey in my tea. And that honey in my tea led to having the bread with the toast with the butter, led to the piece of meat, led to this led to me just like on Christmas and everyone's there. I'm like, why don't I just have a glass of wine? Like, this is nice. And then I had cookies, and then I was just like, a day and a half later, I was just like feeling sick to my stomach because I haven't had all these things, and then sick in shame and feeling so disappointed and upset that I had at that point been a year sober from so many things and been so proud of myself and developed so much discipline and resilience to say no so many times. And I even had messaged my family to say, like, please don't offer it to me. And then I just wasn't prepared. And so one thing I'll say that for you when you're going into your families, especially on the holidays, is be prepared with whatever you need to support yourself, to regulate your nervous system, to take breaks, to have snacks, to have whatever it is for you, your holistic herbal remedies that are your bridges and crutches. It's like, there's no shame in needing some CBD, or if cannabis is better than heroin, like, have the cannabis. If kratom is more important than smoking tobacco, you like, have the kratom. If cacao is better than having the coffee, like, whatever it is for you, it's like having something that can support you in a good way. And so what I want to suggest right now, if you want to comment in drop the word reset in the comment, I can share with you a guide of a quick way to where you can be able to do habit swaps or different types of swaps with addictions to be able to get yourself back on track and find it to be more sustainable as a bridge towards long-term sobriety. And so back to the story, I just want to say that after, it was like, what can happen is like you do one and then you're two, and then you're like, oh, well, it's the weekend now after Christmas, I should just enjoy myself. And then I'm like, oh, well, now it's New Year's, and so it's just like, as soon as you can be able to pull yourself out, I would say the sooner better. The thing is that you can start to create the dependency again already quickly. And so if you slip, I would say, allow yourself to surrender and potentially enjoy it in that moment, but then be mindful of, is this what I really want? Like, checking in with yourself, your deep heart-centered self. And another huge thing is, if you don't have a specific, like a mentor or a guide or someone that is someone you check in with, it's like in those moments, it's like you could stop. You say, if the word is halt. If you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, stop what you're doing. You can lay down, put your hands on your body, take some long, slow, deep breaths, get on the phone and call someone who knows that you're working on sobriety and ask for their support. And just say, hey, I'm having these intense cravings. I'm feeling like I'm with my family. It's Christmas. Like, I feel like I kind of want to just do it, but I know deep down inside that this isn't what's best for me. And it's just like, sometimes having that safe space to be vulnerable can allow you to realize, no, I don't want this. Like, I just need to make a pivot. And so I wish I would have done that on Christmas, and I just texted someone instead of calling them. And so what I will say is that regardless of if you just relapse or if you're in the process of like knowing that you're detoxing and healing on a lot on a deeper level, if you're interested in an online detox, if you comment the word detox below, I'll send you a link for my amazing 7-day online detox. It's super amazing. I practiced it 4 times last year. I do it periodically. And it's super profound and life-changing and transformative. You'll learn some amazing techniques, practices, from very practical with your body, suggestions to enema, to doing different types of herbs, supplements. I give you a whole shopping list and meal plan, and also just being able to come back to yourself, self-love and self-care. So I just want to say thank you all so much for taking the time to connect. If you're here this long, thank you so much for your time and energy. I invite you to like, subscribe, click the bell, connect, share this with somebody else that may be struggling with addiction. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone, and remember that you are God, and so is everything else, that everything is sacred, that your comeback is more important and more powerful than your setback. You got this, and I can help.